Hello everyone, it's Mono. Just quickly before I start the video, if I sound weird, I'm sorry. I just got sick again for the second time in a month. So I've done my best to adjust my microphone settings as I know I've had some issues with it. I hope everything comes through okay today, but again, I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. I can't really help it. Hello everyone, it's Mono, and we need to talk about something, because I'm not gonna silently put up with this. And you know what? I think artists should be allowed to speak up for themselves, and even at times clap back at people who don't want to treat us with the bare minimum of human respect. I hate to say it, but unfortunately, smaller creators are just as prone to parasocial behavior and entitled crazy people as all the larger creators you know and love are. I'd even argue that, in some cases, it can be harder for smaller creators to handle it, because we're much less likely to have experience and support networks to help us navigate these situations. I can't say that I'm handling it the best because I genuinely don't know how. I've never encountered this. But I'd like to make a full-length video on this topic at some point, while highlighting some of the experiences I've had as a small artist in the Sonic community. But for today, I'm going to be focusing on a situation that's been happening over on my Tumblr for just over a week now. So, I was on Tumblr a few days ago when I got a new ask in my inbox. Now, context, it's super rare for me to get asks on Tumblr. It's by far my smallest platform, with like sub 100 followers, and most people don't even know I have one. In total, I've gotten maybe 4 asks in my entire account's existence, so on one fateful day, when I saw a new one pop into my inbox, I thought, oh cool. Excited, I checked it out, and immediately regretted it. As the title suggests, Anon had a very, very pressing issue to tell me about. Also, no, I'm not going to be reading their messages with their typing quirk included. I'm going to put Anon's original messages up on the screen for those of you who are interested in seeing that kinda unfiltered context. I won't be changing what they say, but I will be making the words readable for me. I had to retype all of their messages into my script because I would stumble, trip, and each over their words otherwise. Although, I'm not dyslexic, I can't read typing quirks very well, so it's just kind of annoying. So I just did that for my own ease. Okay. Anon says, "Hi, Mono X. I saw you post a ref of the OC Vendetta. Sorry if this sounds mean, but can you delete it? She looks like my OC, but it makes me uncomfy." Oh no. I feel like you copied me. The description is just too close. It can't be a coincidence. It can't? This is all dimension Shadow, not Vendetta. More like a canon character than yours. What? Real Sonic characters don't have scene hair. And they're not fat. It's just harmful to my headcanon. Sorry, I hope you understand. Well, that was fun to read. Okay, warning, I'm going to be very rude for a second. I gotta get this out of my system, guys. This person types like the most chronically online, manipulative, compulsively lying high schooler I've ever met. This person, they type like a teen girl in high school who puts a bunch of different good causes in their social media bio to make it seem like they're a good person, but they'll turn around and like bully a bunch of minorities in real life. Yeah, I'm being a bit dramatic for content's sake, but oh boy, this triggers something in me. Okay, meanness and dramatics over. Yes, it's just a pet peeve, and yes, it's not that serious. But I really can't stand people who act like this. It's extremely passive-aggressive and guilt-trippy for no reason. If there was a genuine problem here, which, spoiler alert, there's not, there are a million better ways to word this sentiment. Also, On the subject of wording things poorly, while their typing quirk isn't that bad, I've definitely seen a lot worse. I've seen ones that I cannot read, and I would not be making this video if I just couldn't even read it. But why are you using typing quirks in situations where you want to be taken seriously? Like, again, another spoiler here, but this isn't the only message they sent me. So at first I thought maybe this is just someone trolling, but over the course of a week, they've sent me multiple messages and they all have the typing quirk. So I really don't get why some people feel the need to use them in every situation. It makes this ask feel so unserious. And it's funny that they have to hide behind anonymous to say this crap, probably because they had that teeny little inkling of self-awareness that knows they're saying something stupid and they don't want to be called on it. But let's address the elephant in the room. What is it with the random jabs at fat people and scene hair? How are they gonna act all high and mighty about their own comfort and safety, but immediately resort to insults so they can try to bully me into taking down my fifth reference sheet of this character? Like, bro, it's not gonna work. Vendetta wasn't born yesterday. She's been around for what, 2 years? With over 60 pieces of art on her Toy House page? When she's involved in this massive community piece. Oh yeah, credit to hoodie_Bob. Really cool. Highly recommend this. I think every year Hoodie Bob does this big community piece. You buy in to get a spot. It's really cool. I love seeing everyone's OCs in one giant piece. But anyway, when she's literally standing right in front of you as a PNG tuber avatar, I mean, come on, dude. And like, not like anyone could tell, I know, but Vendetta's not fat. Even if she was, who cares? Big the Cat and Eggman literally exist in canon. Plus, how do you look canon in this series? Sonic characters have so many different body types. Characters like Vector, Big, Eggman, Rough and Tumble, Night and Dawn. Heck, you can even make the argument to include Rouge's model from SA2. All these characters have diverse bodies. Not every character's body is a direct rip from Sonic himself, nor should they be. I haven't even brought up all the other stylistic differences and inconsistencies between Sonic characters, like Sally Acorn originally not having clothes, Big the Cat having his dogs out, Lanolin the Sheep having her fingers out, multiple characters just not having gloves at all, Archie designs as a whole. Anything you try to establish as a Sonic design rule has definitely been broken before. If anything, it's harder to design something that can't possibly be official or canon to the series. But some of you may be asking, Mono, why did you censor the name of this jerk's character when you read the ask? Because, although this was an anonymous ask, after doing a little bit of research, I realized that name belongs to a relatively well-known OC in the fandom, who was created by a bigger artist. In fact, I realized I recognized this OC from a trending post on Twitter I saw a few months back. And yes, her character is indeed based on the same concept as mine. But before anyone jumps to conclusions, I'm going to make my stance very clear. I don't think Anon and that artist are the same person. I am not accusing the artist of anything. I really don't think it was them. My current theory is that they're an overzealous fan or someone just trying to stir up drama. I checked the artist's Twitter and thank goodness they type like a normal person. And truthfully, looking at both designs and all of the recognition that artist received for their take on the concept, I don't think the artist would have any reason to come after me. I don't know how long has existed, but even from a brief glance at both designs, it's very clear that I had no idea this character existed when Vendetta was designed. Especially if you look at the very early first few images of Vendetta, where her color scheme was completely different from what it is now. This girl used to be green. Plus, doesn't roller skate. That is a pretty uniquely Vendetta thing, and I rarely see people make roller skating Sonic OCs. But let's get back on track. So when I got this ask, I brought it up in one of my Twitter mutuals Discord servers, mostly to make fun of it. I joked around with a few people, they all agreed this was stupid. And although I was tempted to draw a crap ton of vendetta doodles and reply to the ask with them, I had work and other projects to do, so I decided, for now, to just ignore it. But for some reason, some people are only fueled by being ignored. A few days later, a new ask shows up. Hello, MonoX. This is my second time asking you to take down your reference of the OC vendetta. Why do you always say the OC vendetta? As I told you, she is way too close to my OC. You haven't responded, so you're ignoring me. If you do not take it down soon, we will have bigger problems. TY, I'm not saying that. Also, whoa, bigger problems? Anon, I thought you had a thing against bigger stuff. Also, yes, I'm ignoring you, the heck? What do you expect me to do with some stupid vague threat? Oh, and don't worry, they made sure to follow up again with a third ask, only another day later. This one gets juicy, as Anon is very angry that I keep ignoring them. Hey asshole, I've been nice to you. Take down the OC now. If you don't, then she's mine to use. Silence means you don't care. Who are you to tell me that? I'm sure you don't want me to go public with you being an OC stealing thief. Unoriginal cunt. Well, Anon. Sorry. Bro. Okay. Well, Anon, if you're watching this, you have some very odd standards for what being nice is. And honestly, I only care about this situation enough to make a video milking it because you're crazy and won't shut up. Good luck stealing my OC, because... sorry. I highly doubt someone won't recognize her, and it's not hard to report people for stealing your stuff. As of writing this script, I haven't received any more new asks, but I'm not betting on this being over. But with that being said, I just wanted to address this and put it out there that, as funny as it is, this is not okay. This behavior shouldn't be tolerated in the Sonic community, and they're a huge coward. But to my viewers, don't let anyone bully you into taking down your OCs. There are so many artists out there, and especially when you're in a fandom as massive and lore-filled as the Sonic fandom, there's bound to be more than one person with an idea or aesthetic for their characters. At the end of the day, as long as you know you didn't copy anyone's character, just ignore people like this. They make themselves look stupid by acting up, and there's nothing they can actually do to you. But with that being said, before I end the video, I'd like to take a moment to shout out my first Kofi dono. It's a K9. Thank you so much for your donation. And just so everyone knows, all donations and commissions from my Ko-Fi page are currently going towards getting me an art tablet. You can see the link for that in the description. I'm also saving up on my end, and I'm matching as many donations as reasonably possible so I can get my hands on this tablet ASAP. Some of you may already know this, but I make all of my videos and my art from my phone. Although I'm not currently in the right place to get a PC, getting a dedicated art tablet will help me keep improving both the content you see on my channel and the art I create. Also, again, I am so sorry if I sounded weird in this video. I've been sick for like a week now, but I think I'm getting over it soon. Whatever. Again, don't let frickin' freaks and weirdos bully you into taking down your OCs. That's all I gotta say. Alright, bye guys.